Hello, Melts. How are you?
Amazing. Oh, we're all right. All the better for having you back on, Sam. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm all right. How are you?
Sam, we're in top form. Listen, we heard wee Reedy there, right? Now, obviously,
Aye.
there's nobody, more Everton than me, Reedy, and he loves that club. But he's come out effectively and said, and it's difficult to argue, he said the place is in turmoil.
Well, I think that its direction has been up and down like a yo-yo, Ali, for years now, and I think that because of the lack of success and the success that the money unfortunately hasn't brought, because obviously there's been a lot of money spent, then they keep moving managers on and the results are not good enough, so that the only opportunity to be successful is to try a new manager. And I sometimes feel that that doesn't get you anywhere in the end, other than where the position you are in at the minute, and of course I think the money's much tighter now than it was before, financial fair play, and the managers come up against a bit of a barrier in terms of trying to make Everton the team that the fans demand, if you like, the team that the fans want, and of course then the manager comes under pressure and they move him on. So, I mean, my time was, I really enjoyed my time, but it was tough. But it's been tough for every other manager since at some stages. But what they do now and who they choose now is the most important thing, to try and get somebody to come and get them out of trouble for this year, and that's all it is. It's building for next season can only happen if somebody comes in and saves them and gets them out of trouble this year. And I think the problem, excuse me, the problem is the lack of goals, and of course a very, very leaky defence at the moment. So you've got both ends of the pitch as a manager or as a coach, you're going to have to sort out straight away.
Well, Sam, I'm listening to you there, right? And they've obviously had, 6, 7 managers, whatever it may be, in recent years. And you've also said correctly that there has been some serious investment in terms of players from Everton. So, following on from that, would we say that maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest problem has been recruitment?
I think so, Ali. I think that it's a tough old world out there for finding the quality of player in the Premier League. It's a worldwide search now. You can't just go like the old days into the British Isles and Europe. You have to go worldwide to find your players, as we well know. Most players are made up of foreign. Most Premier League players, or most Premier League teams, are made of foreign imports, so you have to have that worldwide search, that worldwide organisation that finds you the right players. But when you are desperate, when you are panicking to get players in, is when you make most mistakes. And I don't think Everton have been anything other than in a panic for the last 2 or 3 seasons.
Sam, I guess the fans are sitting there. They're voicing their concerns, and a lot of the blame they're pointing their fingers at Farhad Moshiri. Do you feel like this can be a successful club long term under Farhad Moshiri?
Well, Farhad Moshiri's found the money, so I don't think you could.
But did they spend it in the right way?
Well, no, I don't think so. No, I mean, obviously you can look at that and say, how should they have spent it? Yes, they should have spent it better. But I think that, he's not responsible for spending the money, is he? He's been responsible for providing the money, not spending it. So what's happened is the infrastructure at the club, in terms of recruitment, unfortunately, has changed as much as us managers have been changed. So, stability and good organisation in any business or any football club is the answer to success. So, everybody's to blame at the moment. It's not just the players or the coaching team. It's everybody at the club at the moment need to pull together a lot better, and that's the word for me. Is everybody pulling in the same direction?
Yeah. No, particularly I'm looking at last season, Sam. Excuse me, and I'm thinking they were all pulling together, and that helped them get out of it. The fans, Frank and the board, you could see there was a unity. But this year, I'm not so sure. That'll hopefully change with the next manager. All right, Sam, thank you very much for your time. Really
nice
appreciate
you.
Really appreciate talking
Take
to
care,
you.
Sam. Thank you so much. Big Sam Allardyce on
Great
talkSPORT
form.
Breakfast.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.